So hello everyone, good afternoon. Okay, very warm welcome to HKU and also very warm welcome to HKU Business School. I'm the speaker today. Okay, I'm Winnie. You can just call me Winnie. I'm the assistant dean for the undergraduate program at HKU Business School, and I basically oversee the enrichment activities or outside classroom activities for the faculty. So today, I'm very glad to be here to deliver a short talk about the undergraduate admissions for non-JUPAS or international students. Okay, so let me give you more information about our faculty. So our faculty is actually a Faculty of Business and Economics, okay, or HKU Business School in short. Okay, so we have a very big family. Okay, so we basically got around 3,200 undergraduate students, okay, over more than 10 programs. Okay, and we also get more than 5,000 postgraduate students. Okay, we actually get a lot of centers and campus. Okay, so Hong Kong U campus here. So we also get a campus at Cyberport, and we also get different centers as in Central, in Exchange Square, in Admiralty, and also back in Shenzhen, in Beijing. Okay, we do have quite a lot of campus, okay, around Hong Kong. So we basically also get a very strong academic portfolio. So we have more than 180 professors and teaching staff in the faculty. Okay, they are all very renowned professors, okay, because they're graduating from top-notch universities around the globe. Okay, and my colleagues are really very strong in terms of research and in terms of teaching. So we always have teaching evaluation ranked very high in the university, and they also get a lot of very top research papers, okay, in a global setting. So and I'm also very excited to tell you we actually are building a very large, okay, and very good campus. Okay, so we are building the Hong Kong U Portfield campus, and it is in construction right now, and you will be the one who are going to benefit from this new campus. Okay, so it's a very good state-of-the-art academic complex. Okay, so that will be our new home. Okay, and there will be a lot of teaching, learning, research, and communal space for our interactions and incubation of future leaders. So there will be very high-tech classrooms, and we also get different spaces for like conferences or events. Okay, it's actually a very, very beautiful and also very modern business complex. Okay, so and you will be the one who benefit because we actually will move in face to face, okay, starting from 2024. So in terms of the programs, I think you're all very familiar with our programs already, right? So you can look at our brochures. So it's actually, we have quite a few, okay, very good programs in Hong Kong. Okay, so we do have the Bachelor of Business Administration. So this is a general BBA program. Okay, but inside this general BBA program, we also get different concentration. Okay, for example, entrepreneurship or wealth management or human resource management and marketing, these kinds of concentration, okay, for you to choose. Okay, and we also get a Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting and Finance. Okay, and I'm actually a teacher in accounting. Okay, I teach financial reporting for final year students. Okay, so yeah, definitely apart from the traditional accounting and finance program, so recently we also have launched a new business administration in accounting data analytics program. So to like keep track of the trend, okay, of the business, right? So data analytics is really a very hot topic right now. Okay, and apart from accounting data analytics, we also get Bachelor of Business Administration in Business Analytics. Okay, it's more for data analytics for business in general. So we also get a very top program. So we have the Bachelor of Business Administration in International Business and Global Management, IBGM. So IBGM is always the top program at HKU. So we rank very high, okay, at HKU overall. So, and we also get Bachelor of Business Administration of Law and Bachelor of Law. So this is a double degree. So students have to go through 5-year program, and they need to do a business program first. And then after 3 years, they move into the law program. So this is a double major. Okay, and we also get a Bachelor of Economics and Bachelor of Economics and Finance. Okay, so definitely these are also very hot programs, okay, by students. So they are really very keen on economics and finance. Okay, but if you're interested in more private banking, so we also get a very top program, Bachelor of Finance in Asset Management and Private Banking. Okay, so these are also very popular among students. And we also get Bachelor of Science in Marketing, Analytics and Technology, okay, not just for traditional marketing, but we also get data analytics elements inside. Okay, and we also get a very kind of mathematics program, right? So it's a Bachelor of Science in Quantitative Finance. Okay, it's also a very top program in our school. Okay, so apart from these programs in our faculty, we also collaborated with a lot of top universities around the world. Okay, so we capitalize on the strengths of 2 world-class universities. So that means we partner with another university, and students get into these programs can get a dual degree. So they can get 2 degrees in 4 years, okay, from 2 very leading universities around the world, okay, of course, including Hong Kong U. Okay, so we have some examples here. So we do have a collaboration with Sciences Po. Okay, that's a leading university in France. Okay, so we do have this HKU BBA dual degree program with this very renowned university in France. Okay, and another one is the dual bachelor's degree in economics, finance, and management. Okay, that we partner with Peking U. Okay, so this is also a very popular program. So it focuses on economics and finance, and definitely the students will learn more about like China economy. Okay, and then we also get the HKU BBA UBC dual bachelor degree in business administration and commerce. So that is a collaboration with University of British Columbia in Canada. Okay, so I think you all know UBC is a very famous university, and students get into this dual degree, they basically get the recognition from both Hong Kong U and UBC. Okay, and UG curriculum is rather flexible. Okay, I think everyone understands we have a 4-year program, okay, for all the programs at our school and also in the university. So we have 240 credits to fulfill over the 4 years. Okay, 54 credits are compulsory courses as required by the university, okay, including some common core courses, okay, language courses, including English, Chinese, okay, and some non-credit bearing courses as required by the university. Okay, and these are compulsory courses that already comprise of 54 credits. Okay, and of course, you need to specialize in a particular area, so you need to take a major. Okay, one major normally is around 72 credits. Okay, but some majors will require more. For example, accounting, because we are accredited by professional bodies. Okay, we are required to take 108 credits. Okay, to complete this accounting major. So there will be basically a very flexible combination for your choice. Okay, so as you can see, you can basically double major in like EDI. EDI is our entrepreneurship, design, and innovation in our general BBA concentration. Okay, so on one hand, you can take this entrepreneurship major. On the other hand, you can also take a materials engineering major in the engineering faculty. Okay, and I think this is a very good combination, right, for students who are really keen on entrepreneurship or they want to pursue a startup in the future. So this is really a very good combination. Okay, apart from this, you can also take economics major, okay, in combination of psychology major in Faculty of Social Science. Okay, so I think this is also a very good combination, right? On one hand, you understand economics. On the other hand, you also understand the psychology of people. So this is a very, very good combination in pursuing your career. Okay, and then we also get quant-fin, okay, quantitative finance major. You also can get into different minors, right? So if you do not really want to take 72 credits, so many, okay, to complete a major, no worries. You can also take like 36 credits for a minor. Okay, you can also take 2 minors at the same time. Okay? For example, you can take a quantitative finance in our faculty, and then you can minor in mathematics or minor in music, right, to make yourself more well-rounded. Okay, and then definitely you can also take IBGM. Right? IBGM is our top program. Okay, at the same time, okay, you may also be interested in cognitive science or human resource management. You can also do that. Okay, it's rather flexible. Okay, as long as you can complete 240 credits over the 4 years, okay, then you can graduate with different combinations of majors or minors. Okay, so I think I will be a good person to talk more about enrichment opportunities, okay, because in our faculty, we have a team of like a very big team overseeing enrichment activities, outside classroom activities. So I think students here, okay, definitely you want to join us for academic development, okay, but at the same time, you also want to get yourself developed in different soft skills or hard skills, right? So I think outside classroom activities, okay, are really a major component, okay, in your university life. So that's why I'm here to let you know more about our enrichment programs, okay, in our faculty. So a lot of you will be interested in overseas exchange, and we do have a very large portfolio, okay, in overseas exchange. We have more than 400 partners across more than 40 countries. So in Canada, for example, we have UBC, okay, we have University of Toronto as our partners. Okay, in the United States, many of our students would like to go to United States for exchange. We do have partnership with Berkeley, with Stanford, with NYU. These are very renowned universities in the US. Okay, and in United Kingdom, okay, so also students, these are very popular locations, popular spots for students like King's College, Cambridge, Warwick. Okay, so these are very interesting places for students to do overseas exchange. Okay, and back to mainland China, we also have collaboration with Fudan, right, with Tsinghua University. And I think these are also very good locations for students to understand more about China. Okay, so these are our portfolio, okay, and for your reference, okay, more than 400 of our students will go on exchange every year. Okay, more than half of our like cohort will go for exchange. Okay, and definitely there will be also incoming exchange students coming in. Okay, even though you do not go for exchange, but for the incoming exchange student, when they come in, you can also interact with these students, okay, locally. Okay, so apart from overseas exchange, okay, so we also provide a lot of opportunities for overseas trips. Okay, so we have a lot of international field trips, okay, to different locations, especially to some prominent financial centers like New York or London or Zurich. Okay, but we'll also go to other places for technology, right? Singapore is a technology hub. Right? And we also go to Australia, France, these kinds of very popular locations for students, okay, to experience, okay, not just academically, but culturally. So we do arrange a lot of international field trips, okay, for students to stay, let's say, 1 week or 2 weeks, okay, and then we have a very good program for them to do a lot of firm visits. Okay, we have a lot of lectures by guest speakers, and we also do a lot of cultural visits, okay, in these places. Okay. And apart from these very developed countries, okay, we also want to provide opportunities to our students to visit developing countries and also to do some voluntary work. Okay, so that's why we also get some trips to developing countries. Okay, let's say to Philippines or to Vietnam. We do have a center in Vietnam. Okay, so we do have these programs for students to experience, okay, or do voluntary work in these developing countries. Okay, and apart from that, we also get different kinds of programs, okay, that also allow students to go overseas. Okay, for example, we have the Beta Gamma Sigma program, okay, and students, representatives will go to the US, okay, to join the Leadership Summit. Okay, and we also get a very meaningful program so that we collaborate with ICRC, International Committee of the Red Cross. So basically, we'll sponsor students, okay, to take a 1-year internship, okay, at the headquarters of Red Cross and Geneva. Okay, and these students have got very valuable opportunities to attend forums like World Economic Forum, a World Bank Forum, okay, these kinds of like very how to say, so these are very valuable opportunities for students to join these forums, right? So these forums are basically attended by politicians, top politicians from different countries, okay, and according to the experiences of the past participants, they really find these programs very meaningful, okay, and these are exclusively for Hong Kong U Business School students, actually. So in terms of mainland exposure, we also collaborate with a lot of different universities in the mainland, okay, for trips. Okay, for example, we will have trips in Beijing, in Shanghai, in Hangzhou, even in Greater Bay Area. Okay, so that is to enhance students' knowledge in these regions, right? So I think these are advantages, right, for students, okay, to understand, okay, the economic environment in the Greater Bay Area or in mainland China in general in order to get a good career in the future. So that's why we also organize a lot of these kinds of mainland programs, okay, to enhance the exposure. Okay, and then apart from trips, right, so we also get a lot of different corporate programs or internship programs, okay, to enhance students' career skills. Okay, for example, we do have two consulting programs. Okay, one is we partner with Accenture. So I think some of you may know Accenture is a very top consulting firm around the world. Okay, we do have a collaboration with Accenture. Okay, and then the Accenture colleagues will come to Hong Kong U campus and provide lectures to our students, okay, to enhance their consulting skills. Okay, and at the same time, they do have an opportunity to present cases in front of Accenture judges. Okay, and do a kind of a competition in the end of the program. So this is a very popular consulting program in our school. And then in the summer, we'll also welcome year one students also, okay, to join our business consulting practicum. So this practicum is not really taking lectures per se. So it's really after taking the trainings, we will also place the students to small and medium enterprise and social enterprise for consulting jobs. Okay, so basically this is a 1 month kind of placement, okay, doing consulting projects, but these consulting projects are really real projects in Hong Kong. Okay. So these are also all very meaningful consulting programs because these are very good opportunities for students to learn consulting skills, okay, learn how to solve problems, how to analyze problems. At the same time, they can nurture themselves as future leaders, right, to become good at communication skills and also like presentation skills. So if you are interested in finance or banking, so we also offer a lot of banking or finance programs. Okay, for example, we have connectivity in finance or asset management corporate series. So these are programs that really we have the industry experts from banking and finance industry. They will come to Hong Kong U campus and provide talks and sharings with our students. And students also get the chance to visit the banks, okay, in person, right? And these are really very good chance for them to interact with seasoned professionals in the banking and finance industry. Okay, apart from that, of course, okay, we also want to have some more close interaction or close relationship with industry professionals, right? So that's why we provide the mentorship program every year. So we invite a lot of our Hong Kong U alumni. They are already at the senior executive level. So they will come back and make contribution back to our faculty, okay, to provide mentoring service to our students. Okay, so these are more on one-on-one mentoring service. Okay, so students will get the chance to interact with these mentors, okay, and then get the chance to seek advice from these mentors, okay, and get the sharing, right, of the experiences to enhance the career, to understand more about the career goals or career path. So these are all very valuable opportunities. Okay, if you are also interested in doing research, for example, if you really want to pursue a research career, okay, we'll also get a chance, okay, for you to understand more about research through this undergraduate research fellowship program. Okay, so we do have very good professors to supervise you on the research writing. Okay, and in the end, I also want to highlight our internship program so that we collaborate with Cyberport and also SIMA. Okay, so these are a very good internship program, venture into future career program. So every year we have around 50 students joining this program, even though we collect more than like 100 of applications. Okay, but we do provide internship opportunities for students, okay, to like work in the startup at Cyberport, okay, or some partner organizations. Okay, so all in all, these are all very good enrichment opportunities for students to develop their skills. Okay, and I also want to highlight is so because I think business students are always very interested in doing case competitions. Okay, and we do encourage students to participate in different case competitions, okay, to brush up their skills, okay, particularly the soft skills, okay, so in doing presentations in front of the public. So I just want to highlight, okay, so to showcase some of our achievements in the past and how active our students are, okay, in doing these case competitions. Okay, we do have a lot of achievements in local case competitions. So students basically volunteer to form groups and participate in these case competitions, but we do provide trainings for them if necessary. Okay, but apart from local case competitions, okay, we also join a lot of international case competitions. So these are also kind of overseas exposures. So for these international case competitions, we have around 8 to 10 international case competitions every year. Okay, so we will participate in 8 to 10 international case competitions, and we provide very sophisticated trainings to these students, okay, before to get them ready, right, before they compete with very top students around the world. Okay, because these international case competitions are not really local, but we need to go overseas, okay, and compete with different top universities. Okay, and the faculty will sponsor all the flight tickets and accommodation for these students, okay, to join these international case competitions. Okay, so that's why if you're interested in doing case competitions, okay, do consider, okay, joining us. Okay, so we do have a lot of case society to nurture you to join these local or case competitions. Okay, so I think you're also very interested in career trainings and also internship opportunities. So these are some pictures, okay, highlighting some of our internship opportunities. Okay, so we provide career training workshops. Every year we do have a lot of workshops telling us or telling students how to do interviews, okay, how to write CVs, okay, or how to do aptitude tests, these kinds of things. So apart from training workshops, we also get career talks. Okay, so where we invite organizations or firms to come, okay, and share, okay, their perspectives, okay, on recruitment. And also we have our own career fair. Okay, so this year we have our career fair at Ocean Park. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, it's a Marriott Hotel at Ocean Park. We have a very big conference room holding the career fair, inviting more than 60 very good firms, okay, from different industries, from banks, from investment banks or commercial banks, okay, or like retail industry. Okay, these are firms to come to our career fair and to provide opportunities to our students. Okay, and apart from these workshops or talks or career fairs, we also have some special collaborations, okay, with some firms. Okay, for example, we partner with Neuberger Berman for private equity internship opportunities. Okay, so these are also very popular internship opportunities for students. Okay, we also partner with EY, okay, for the young tax professionals, okay, joining the firms. Okay, so we do have our own career portal. Okay, so our career portal is exclusively for our Hong Kong U Business School students. Okay, and then all the internship opportunities or career opportunities will be posted there, okay, exclusive for our students. Okay, and these are some of our highlights on the collaboration with the potential employers, okay, commercial banks or investment banks, okay, or even government affiliated organizations. Okay, so we'll have very close relationships with these organizations for opportunities. So just want to give you more information about our career prospects. Okay, for Hong Kong U Business School students, I think they are all very well received by the employers in the industry. So I'm proud to tell you that we have the 17th consecutive year of virtually full employment, okay, of our Hong Kong U Business School students. Okay, and 71% of the students receive more than 2 offers before they graduate. Okay, so it's actually a very good results, okay, because of the hard working of our students, okay, and also like we have a very well-designed program, also a lot of different enrichment opportunities, okay, to nurture these future leaders. So they basically go to the commercial industry, okay, but some of them also go to the government, or even they set up their own startups or doing NGOs. Okay, some of them also go to educational institutions, and some of them also go for postgraduate study, actually. Okay, but I'm very proud to say that the career prospect of a Hong Kong U business school students are rather good. Okay, so I think you may be very interested in our admissions statistics. So this is some of the figures, okay, that I want to show you. Okay, but of course these figures are just for your reference, right? So these are the quota that we receive from the government. Okay, we have around 426 UGC funded first year places for local students. Okay, I know some of you are also local students, right? So you will be in this statistics later on. Okay, so around 220 quota, okay, are allocated to general BBA, BBA Accounting and Finance, BBA Accounting Data Analytics, business. Bachelor of Economics and Bachelor of Economics and Finance. Right, so we have around 220 quota for that. Okay, and then we have also got some smaller programs. Okay, more IBGM program, we have 31 quota. Okay, 80 quota for BBA Law and LLB, the double major. Okay, and then 25 quota for Quantitative Finance. Okay, and 30 quota for AMPP, Asset Management and Private Banking, and 15 quota for Bachelor of Business Administration in Business Analytics. Okay, and then we also get another 25 quota for Marketing Data Analytics. So these are just for your reference. Okay, but actually we have the flexibility to admit more. Okay, so we do have 5 to 10% buffer for the local intake. So in case we have a very good portfolio of applicants, okay, then we will consider to increase our admission. So regarding the admission standards, okay, so I think you can refer to our website, okay, the HKU admissions office website. Okay, so this is the link. Okay, so please pay attention to the admission standards. Okay, and then the program specific subject requirements, the language requirements, all these. Okay, but if you have any questions, so basically we have a lot of helpers, okay, that can provide you more information. Okay, and our colleagues are also will stay here to answer your questions. Okay, just want to make you aware. So we usually put the expected minimum academic standards. So these are the expected lower boundary for admissions. Okay, so but of course, okay, it's subject to like the quality of the applicants in that particular year. Okay, so these are just the past data, okay, for your reference only. Okay, so in terms of interview, we do have interviews for 2 programs, particularly for QuantFi, okay, Quantitative Finance, and also IBGM, International Business and Global Management. We do have interviews for students. Okay, but for the other programs, there will not be any like compulsory interviews. Okay, we may arrange optional interviews for applicants. Okay, but for Quantitative Finance and IBGM, okay, we do have interviews for students. So I just want to make some notes here. So we do look at your academic results, definitely. Okay, so your academic performance. Okay, so let's say you have your high school's transcript, or you may have some predicted grades in your IB or in other qualifications. Okay, do submit to us. Okay, and then apart from academic results, we also look at your other learning experiences. Okay, for example, okay, you can submit a 2-page resume, okay, to tell us more about your extracurricular activities at your high school, okay, or your other learning experiences. We also like very treasure, okay, your experiences in these activities. Okay, and other factors, okay, so you can also submit your personal statement, okay, telling us more about yourself. Okay, and also if you have references from your teachers, from your headmasters, okay, you're also welcome to submit your reference reports. Okay, and we also look at your interview performance, okay, on some specific programs. Okay, so I think that's all for my part. I will stay here and see if you have any questions later on. But now I want to pass my time to my students. Okay, Jasmine. Jasmine is a year 4 student, so maybe I pass the time to Jasmine for her sharing.
So hello, everyone. My name is Jasmine Luring, and I'm currently a 4th-year student studying entrepreneurship, design, and innovation and this is one of the majors that was mentioned prior to in the BBA program. So let me show you a bit more about myself. So yes, as I mentioned, I'm year 4, and entrepreneurship, design, and innovation is my major, and I also have a minor in social data science, which is in the education faculty. So a bit about me, my background. I studied IB in Hong Kong at Sha Tin College, and these are the subjects that I chose at the time. And as you can see, in general, they're not exactly focused towards an exact subject. I think at the time, when you're at that age, you're doing IB, you don't exactly know what you want to do. So this is what I chose, and this is what I found passion in. And yes, this is a photo of me when I graduated, and this is now. And yes, you can take these for reference, but I truly felt that I found passion in business. So that's why I wanted to study it. But exactly why did I choose HKU, you may ask? Usually people that do IB, they tend to go overseas, right? So with my applications to UCAS, this is applying for schools in the UK. This is what most students did at my school. So what we did was just apply to 5 different universities in the UK. And then I was accepted to all my universities under the program, such as international management or business administration with a placement year, which was very intriguing to me because there was a whole year that you were able to have an internship at a company in the UK. But at this time, I was very, very certain that I would go abroad for this. But I had also applied for Hong Kong universities as well. But the final verdict, as you can see, I'm at HKU, and I chose the Bachelor of Business Administration, which is a very, very general course. But as you can see, in your second year, you get to choose a major. And in particular, for the EDI program, they would say it's more select. So we had to go through, we had to write an essay and also go through an interview process, but this was very relaxing, and I found joy in that. So what I did was choose HKU, and this meant that I was close to home and family. And what I really valued in particular was the flexibility in studies. As Dr. Wendy Learn mentioned, you get to have a lot of room for free electives, for example, so you can choose whatever you're interested in, and you get a lot of time to explore your interests in this way. And as I mentioned just now, it's the choice of your major in your second year, which is quite a good thing to do, because if you're just in one year of your university, you don't know exactly what you want, but that's why in your second year, you get the opportunity to be more focused. And advanced standing, as I underlined, is very important. If you study IB, or if you're currently studying a program, you are allowed to have advanced standing, which means that you're exempted from certain courses in HKU, which means more time for free electives. So instead of certain language requirements, you can choose a class of your own. And as we mentioned, it's a very well-rounded. So I got to learn finance, econ, and other business soft skills throughout this process. And I really enjoyed the accessibility and also the opportunity for dorm life, which I'll explain further on. And the reputation and the quality of education is very good as well. So let's get into a little snapshot of my life at HKU. And since I'm a very creative person, I like to do very creative things. So as you can see, there's a lot of me drumming, and I'm a very avid drummer, and I've been performing for many years now. So this is just a snapshot. And as you can see over there, I was in High Table Dinner, which is a very, very famous thing in HKU, in which you are at your dorm, and then you have a dinner called High Table Dinner, and all of us gather together and have a nice meal together. So it's very nice. And then this is me and emceeing. And then I was also involved in Breed Robotics, which is which is a robotics society, and I was involved in that as well. So it was a great opportunity to get outside my faculty as well and explore new things. So one of the highlights, I would say, out of all of the 4 years so far, is my exchange at Northeastern University. And this is in Boston, in Massachusetts of the US. So this is just a brief collage of what I did at university. And yeah, I got to meet many different people and got to see the game, the Boston Celtics game, and I had a very nice time. And I'll just go through this very quickly, but I just added a bunch of photos to make it a bit more entertaining. So I went ziplining as well in Puerto Rico, which is one of the highlights I experienced. And as you can see, the beautiful view is very, very memorable. And as well, New York, of course, because New York is only a couple hours away from Boston. So this is what I did. And then I also went through a road trip. So I went all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast within 10 days. And in this trip, I got to see so many different sites, and they were beautiful. I got to see national parks. And one thing that I really value about the US is its nature. So of course, I had to take a moment in that. But one thing that, of course, the HKU Business School allows you to prepare yourself for and really get you equipped with the necessary skills is for your experiences and internships, and also, of course, your career in the end. So what I had for my experience was, firstly, I worked at a company called Preface, and they're currently an ed tech company that provide coding classes to kids. So what I did in that role in particular was a coding instructor, and I worked in the business development team as well. So this was my first internship experience, and it was very, very valuable. And from that point on, I was very confident that in my future, I would be able to find things that I enjoyed in my internships. And I really, really value that because you get to explore things outside of academics as well. Yeah. And then secondly, I also worked at Nelson IQ, which is a data analytics company. And in that role, I was a consumer insights intern, which meant a lot of data reporting and presentation making, for example. So I would say it's quite similar to consulting in the sense that you have to prepare a lot of slides, for example. And thirdly, I also worked at a startup called Depps. And this startup was it's a very, very small company. As you can see, I only worked with the two co-founders and two other interns that worked with me. And in this experience, I was working in digital marketing. So in terms of my future plans, in relevance to all of the internships that I've had in the future, I've interviewed at various companies listed above. But in particular, I would love to work in FMCG or tech. And what my concentration is, I would say, is in business analytics, product development, and digital marketing. So what I'd love to highlight is that how the business school really helped me develop those career-ready skills. And I'm confident for my future in this way. And I'm confident that I can succeed in my future endeavors. And I really contribute this motivation towards the business school. So I'm very grateful for that. Yes. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Jasmine. So I think it's time for a Q&A. So see if you have any questions, and my colleagues are also here to support me. So any questions? Yeah, we do have a question at the back.
What do you look for in a personal statement? Like, what's most important to put in?
For the personal statement, so Tiff, do you want to say something?
I guess most likely you would like to include the reasons why you want to apply for our programs, your aspirations, like your career plan, and etc. And if you have any special achievements in academic or non-academic achievements, you can also put that in. That may help with your application as well.
Yeah.
So what about the subject requirements for IB curriculums?
Subject requirements.
Basically, most of our programs do have specific requirements on the IB English and Maths. So I guess if you have got the brochure from upstairs, you can take a look at the individual programs subject requirement.
Yep.
Yes, you can interpret it that way, yeah.
Hi, thank you. If I'm also applying for other schools in HKU, do you require separate personal statements? Or do you want like the combined one?
I think usually both applicants will combine into one personal statement.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I would like to ask about the gap year policy. Are we allowed to take 2 consecutive gap years?
You mean after you have admitted to, yeah. Actually, if you have some reasons, that would be possible for taking 2 gap years.
Hello, Professor. Sorry, I'm a little bit late, so I might miss some part of your presentation. So I want to know how many non-JUPAS intakes you were, the students you will have every year, and how many percentage, like for the SAP and the IB and the A-level students, if you have. Thank you.
Actually, we don't have a fixed quota for the non-JUPAS students and also for the different qualifications. So basically, we have usually have around 200 something of students admitted through different non-DSE qualifications. Yeah.
For some competitive program like quantitative finance and IBGM, is it a must for applicant to put it into the first choice, or either 1, 2, 3 is okay?
I think putting the program in the first choice would be more competitive because you can see from the slide before, those programs will have a smaller intake compared with the larger program like BBA, accounting and finance, etc. So usually most of the students will come from the first choice, being admitted to quantitative finance or IBGM, etc. So most of them would be admitted from the first choice.
So if my daughter can only put it in second choice, so there will be no lower opportunity to get in.
I guess the chances will be lower, but if she has like exceptional academic achievements or non-academic achievements as well, we may still consider your daughter's application, yeah.
For this question, I'm not sure whether it's right to ask here. Is it possible for applicant to get free conditional offer?
That would be possible because all the programs consider the application separately.
But can an applicant accept more than one?
If all of them are conditional offers, yes.
Or they can accept more than one offer. And after the result of the public exam, they can choose which conditional offer can meet, and then choose which faculty they want to join.
I wonder if like there is past results for the IB tests, like applied tests.
You mean the admission score?
Yeah.
You can refer to the brochure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, thank you. So I've noticed that you were saying that we have a few choice of for second majors. So can we only choose from the one that you post there, or we can actually choose like finance and as well as psychology at the same time? Okay. So normally, is there like a large percentage of students to choose second major, and how long it will take if we choose a second major?
So it's flexible that they can combine like finance and psychology, definitely. Okay, and then they can first apply for the second major. Okay, and then they will complete the credits requirements over the years. When they fulfill the requirements, then they can get the second major on the certificate.
I see. So because I've noticed that you said normally we have to finish about 240 credits something to get a 1 degree, right?
It's actually the 240 credits are for 4 years.
I see.
And then among the 240 credits, then you can make your combinations. Okay, for example, you can take 72 credits for finance and another 72 credits for psychology. Then it makes up to 144 credits already.
I see. So that means if I taking a second major, it will take longer than 4 years to get a second degree.
Not necessary.
I see.
Okay, yeah, as long as you can complete like all the graduation requirements of the 2 majors, then you can also like graduate within 4-year time.
I see. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I wonder if the interview will be like group interview or like individual.
It will be group interviews, right? Yeah. Non-JUPAS.
For non-JUPAS, not all the programs require the interviews. So
Like for quantitative finance.
if for quantitative finance, it will be individual interviews, usually on Zoom.
Will there be like 2 rounds of interview, like first round on a website?
For quantitative finance, it will be only 1 round. Yeah, 1 round of interview.
Okay, I wonder, like I heard if you just said I can, if I got accepted in all my 3 choices, I can accept all 3 offers. Is it?
Yes, yes.
Does that mean like you're viewing all my application to the 3 program at the same time?
Yes.
Will they release the result at the same time though?
Not necessarily, because it depends on what program you're applying for. For some larger programs, they may take longer time to review all the applications.
But there's a like deadline for me to apply, for me to like accept, like pay the fee and then to keep my places, right?
Yes.
How long is it?
Usually you would be given around 1 month.
1 month.
Yeah.
Will they like a situation like I pay it? I got like 1 choices, accept me, and then I pay for that program, and then after 1 month, after I pay that fee, another like for example, my first choice accept me. Will they like, is that able like to transfer what I paid to my first?
You only have to pay once for the admission deposit. So if you have first paid for 1 conditional offer and receive another conditional offer, you don't have to pay again.
Okay, so like pay 1 time for like basically all
3 offers. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I'm afraid we have another section coming up. So if you have any question, please come forward. Yeah.